I believe we're alive. We're alive here. Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Folknet Fall Concert Series. My name is Charlie Mossbrook. I am president of Folknet, and this concert is brought to you in part by the Cuyahoga Arts and Culture, who has provided a lot of support for these concerts. So we are very grateful to them. Please go to Cuyahoga Arts and Culture and check out all the different things they're doing throughout Cuyahoga County in supporting our arts and cultural events all over the area. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Some of it's online, some of it's in person, more of it's getting back to being in person, which we're excited to do ourselves, and we're looking forward to doing that next year. However, the remainder of 2021, we are going to be streaming with you next month, our second Saturday concert from Folknet will be Claudia Schmidt and Sally Rogers. They're going to do a holiday show for us, so that'll be great. Please mark that down and come back and join us for that one. I can't wait for that. That'll be great. Been talking to Claudia and Sally about that for a while. Anything else Folknet related, please go check out folknet.org. You can join Folknet and help to support these events and more, and be sure to get all the updated information about what's happening. And it's an important membership to keep folk music alive in Northeast Ohio, because sometimes it feels like an uphill battle, but we're doing it. We're keeping with it. We're going to continue doing it, and we're grateful to you for joining us and helping to support this thing all around. Tonight we have a wonderful concert. It features Joel Mabus out of Michigan, wonderful songwriter and storyteller and performer of many different instruments. And we have Mal SanMarco, who at one time was the Folknet vice president and is a great humorist, songwriter from the Cleveland area. And why don't we just jump right into that? So let me introduce to you our opening act for the evening. This is Mal SanMarco. Please welcome her to the stage. We'll give her a little clap, and then Joel and I are going to get the heck out of here and let her do her thing. And have fun.
Thank you, Charlie, for that excellent introduction. I'm very happy to be here, be back and representing Folknet, a wonderful organization. So if you have the ability to support them, please do so. I'm going to play some original songs for you, and I hope that you like them. Thanks for listening. This one's called Misinformed Me. It's basically, as a kid, you think it's going to be so much easier once you're all grown up and you're an adult. And as we all know, that is a bit of a lie, a bold-faced lie. Here we go. I'm not too old to feel this way. Ain't about time that I had less of these rainy days. But with my therapist say, Joey's hearing that same shit on a different day. Do we grow out of the blues? Normally supposed to learn so we don't keep on being used. Used to think pain was my muse. Now I know life is hard and that's not art, that's being bruised. Somebody told me long ago, just wait till you're older, then you'll know. You'll know what to do, you'll finally see. Someone might have misinformed me. I'm not too grown to feel this way. And when will I stop second guessing everything I say? Feel like a coward most days. I think till I make it, but this self-doubt never goes away. Wish I had some guarantee
Being myself is all the truth that I will ever need. It's hard to change what you believe. But what is this life if we don't fight for what will set us free? Somebody told me long ago, just wait till you're older, then you'll know. You'll know what to do, you'll finally see. Think someone might have listened for me. So what if I'm learning? It's a little disconcerting. So what if I'm learning? I'll be fine, but I still gotta put my life on the line. Somebody told me long ago, just wait till you're older, then you'll know. You know what to do, you'll finally see. I think someone might have listened for me.
All right, it's about adulthood. I hear distant claps in the kitchen. Thank you. All right, so Charlie also mentioned that I don't know if you use the word funny, so I don't want to, but whatever. Sometimes I write funny songs. And this one seems to follow me wherever I go, which I guess is kind of fair. The song is called Creepy People, and it's okay for me to sing about it because I am a creepy person. So here we go.
Creepy, creepy people, creepy people everywhere. Creepy people stop and stare. Creepy, creepy people are everywhere. Hi there, sir, my eyes are up here. No, you can't buy me a beer. I like that wedding ring you wear. Please stop trying to smell my hair. Creepy, creepy people are everywhere. Evening tinted glasses, man. Tell me, was pedophilia your plan? I think I'm a little bit old for you, because I'm over the age of 2. Creepy, creepy people, creepy people everywhere. Creepy people stop and stare. Creepy, creepy people are everywhere. Yeah, 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 everywhere.
Just kidding.
What's up, online chat room bum? I'd rather not tell you where I'm from. I know behind the screen you're quite a hunk. Still don't wanna see a picture of your junk. Creepy, creepy people. Greetings, middle-aged sucker dad. Just 'cause you're attractive doesn't make it less bad. No, you haven't seen me, young girls gone wild. Closer in age to your youngest child. Creepy, creepy people. Creepy people everywhere. Creepy people stop and stare. Creepy, creepy people are everywhere. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everywhere. If you wonder why I know so much, what can I say? I've got the creepy touch. It seems no matter where I go, I'm the center of the creepy show. Creepy, creepy people. Creepy people everywhere. Creepy people stop and stare. Creepy, creepy people. Are you one? If it sounds familiar, it's probably you. I've been stopped by people on the street and they point and they say creepy people, and I say name calling is not nice, but it does make me feel a bit like a celebrity, so I'll take it. All right, let's see here. What am I playing next? I like to go back and forth between making you laugh and making you think I'm a legit songwriter. So, all right, this next song is called Leaving You Today. And when I have my partner in crime, my friend Allison Woods with me, she does a beautiful harmony, but she's not here, so just imagine the harmony. We've been here before, and I'm thinking it over. You don't look at me anymore, so it's time for me to leave. You ought to know. And I don't wanna stay here waiting for my life to change. Shouldn't have to beg you to make you wanna be with me. No, you don't have to agree with me. I'm leaving you today. I love you endlessly. 2 good years you had all of me. And as the seasons changed, I could see that you were not the man I thought you'd be. And I don't wanna stay here waiting for my life to change. Shouldn't have to beg you to make you wanna be with me. No, you don't have to agree with me. I'm leaving you today. trying hard to sway. My mind has been made. There's nothing you can do to make me stay. Guess you should have tried for today. Oh, and I don't wanna stay here waiting for my life to change. Shouldn't have to beg you to make you wanna be with me. No, you don't have to agree with me. I'm leaving you today. I'm leaving you today.
Peace out, Girl Scout. All right, I think I have time for one more song. I'm just gonna get a drink real quick here. Stick around for Joel Mabus. I'm quite excited to hear what is in store with his music. So thanks again to Charlie for having me in Folknet. I really appreciate it. This last song is my newest silly song, but I like to consider it a love song as well. And a little backstory on this. Most people, I think, have heard of how you get your porn name. And it's the street, your first pet, and then the street you grew up on. And so a manager of mine told me his, and I just thought that sounds like a song, and now it is. So this song is called Pixie Pasadena. Wherever you are, Pixie, this one's for you. And I hope you like it. And here we go.
Pixie Pasadena, you're the one that got away. Stole my heart the moment that I saw your page. Pixie Pasadena, you're the one for me. If only you would be my queen. Pixie Pasadena,
Just kidding.
Pixie Pasadena, we could take the world by storm. I know you love attention, and I sure love porn. Pixie Pasadena, you're the one for me. If only you would be my queen. Pixie Pasadena, you stay on my mind. Every day and every night that I'm online. I know the camera knows, but I love you more. Even if you are a whore. Pixie Pasadena, I am not the jealous type. I won't get mad when you let others lay their pipe. Pixie Pasadena, you're the one for me. If only you would be my queen. Pixie Pasadena, you know we've all got a past. I won't judge you for making money with your ass. Pixie Pasadena, I just ask one thing. Please would you accept this ring? Pixie Pasadena, you stay on my mind. Every day and every night that I'm online. I know the camera loves you, but I love you more. Even if you are a whore. Pixie, I know it's hard out there. Pixie, you make me hard, I swear. You're my clickbait, be my hot date in my underwear. Won't you be my porn star, baby? every day and every night that I'm online. I know that can't be less, but I love you more, even if you are wrong. I know that can't be less, but I love you more, even if you are a whore. I sure love ending my set on that word. Anyways, thank you again for listening. Stick around for Joel, and have a great night.
Hey, that's Mal SanMarco. We can bring applause in the last song at least without interrupting your rhythm there. That's great, Mal. Thank you. I appreciate that. I believe I referred to you as a humorist. I don't think I used the word.
That sounds better. I wish I would have remembered that.
I like that term. It makes you feel. Anyway, let's move along here.
Yes.
We've got more show tonight, and we have our featured act coming up. Real quickly, I'm going to make announcements that I made earlier in case you're joining us later than when we began. This is the Folknet Fall concert series. We're going to wrap up next month on the second Saturday of the month. And what is the date of that? Let me just double check that for you. It's the 11th of December. We will be wrapping up our 2021 season with Claudia Schmidt and Sally Rogers doing a holiday show. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be very good. So please mark that down, write it down, save the date right now, and we'll see you in a month. But we have a concert for you now. Next up this evening, his name is Joel Mabus. He comes out of Michigan, sort of I guess central Michigan would probably be it, or central western Michigan. Kalamazoo area is what he told us. That part of the hand, as he points to the hand. And the first time I became aware of Joel was probably 7 or 8 years ago. I went to Folk Alliance Region Midwest's Farmette in northwestern Ohio. I forgot the name of the town, but it was in an old opera house. And I believe Joel was the keynote speaker, and got up on the stage and just mesmerized us all with his storytelling and his songs. And I remember a story of a violin. I don't know if I'll tell that one or not, but I'm sure whatever story he tells, it's going to be just as wonderful. I'm really looking forward to this. We've been very excited to bring him. We had planned to bring him to you 2 years ago, or a year and a half, however long ago this thing started. And we all agreed it probably wasn't a good idea to bring people out of their homes and drag them across state lines to go play in an open hall. And somehow 18 months later, we're still in the same place we were then. But we're hoping early next year, we're going to be back and be able to gather with you all in person. For now, however, you can sit in your living room or kitchen or wherever it is you're hanging out. I suppose the bus stop. You can watch the concert. And I think we're supposed to get snow tonight. Joel, you getting snow yet?
Well, woke up to about 2 inches today.
Okay, it's coming. And I saw they had it in Pennsylvania this afternoon. Anyways, we don't have to deal with the snow. We can just stay cozy in our home. So please get cozy and give a big hand so he can hear you up in Michigan. Open the window just for a second. I don't want anybody freezing. This is Joel Mabus. And Mal and I are getting out of here. How do we get us out of here?
Thanks, Charlie. Well, I'm happy to be here. Actually, my bedroom's right back there, so I'm happy to be here tonight. This has been my theme song for a while, but never more so than the last couple of years. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Oh, honey, don't let your deal go down till you see your last go round. Go round now. Well, I've played in Boston, Nashville, Tennessee, I played in sunny San Antone. Any old place I take my guitar, I call her home, sweet home. Oh, honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till you see your last go round. Well, bake me some biscuits when I'm working. Pour me some cider when I'm dry. Peel me a greenback when it's time to pay the bill. Buddy, send me to heaven when I die. But honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till you see your last go round. See that up close? Well, I got me 2 shots of the Pfizer. I thought I was free to go on to town. But now everybody's singing about them Delta blues. So I gotta give me one more round. Oh, honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till you see your last go round. Well, last night I lay on my pillow. Yeah, last night as I lay in my bed, my thoughts run back to my old mother dear, and the last kind word she said, oh, honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down till you see your last go round. Yeah, thank you very much. A song like that, I've always enjoyed performing, especially when I'm at people I don't know or a crowd I haven't been in front of for a while, because it gives me a chance to sing, gives me a chance to play my guitar and kind of stretch out a little bit and get comfortable with making music again instead of sitting backstage with a cold cup of coffee wondering, am I going to be any good tonight? So it gives me a chance to pick. And I wrote a song some years ago that does kind of the same thing. I get to play a flat pick fiddle tune in the middle of singing my song. And in the case of this next one, I wrote a new song, but I get to do some flat picking. I was finger picking there on Don't Let Your Deal Go Down, that Travis style, that thumb thumping style. But this is a good old flat pick. In case you wonder what's the deal with flat picking on a guitar, you have a pick that is primarily flat, and you have 2 choices. You can play your string down, or you can play the string up, down, up. You hear the difference? Oh my. Way down yonder, down in a cotton patch, bottom land, where mosquitoes hatch, a lightning bug was cutting the rug, dancing all around like a drunk with a jug. I said, hey, little firefly, don't you have better fish to fry? He said to me, wherever I be, gotta let my little light shine. So shine the little light you got, shine. Into the night you gotta take off the lid. Telling you, kid, what's the use of glowing if you're keeping it hid? Shine, make a night of it, shine. Don't be fighting it, turn it around. Love can be found, but you gotta let your little light shine. One rainy night down in New Orleans, Jackson Square, by the river bend, a man with a drum was making it hum, beating out a rhythm till his fingers were numb. I said, hey, nobody's listening, call it a day. Why don't you pack it in? He said to me, wherever I be, I gotta let my little light shine. So shine, a little light you got, shine. Into the night you gotta take off the lid. I'm telling you, kid, what's the use of glowing if you're keeping it hid? Shine, make a night of it, shine. Don't be fighting it, turn it around. Love can be found, but you gotta let your little light shine. You're all alone and you're feeling blue. No one seems to understand what you do. You're singing your part alone in the dark. Well, don't you know that everything starts with a spark? Shine like a chandelier, shine. Light it up in here, let them all see. Wherever you be, you gotta let your little light shine. So shine, a little light you got, shine. Into the night you gotta take off the lid. I'm telling you, kid, what's the use of glowing if you're keeping it hid? Shine, make a night of it, shine. Don't be fighting it, turn it around. Love can be found, but you gotta let your little light shine. Here we go. I say shine, the little light you got, shine. Into the night you gotta take off the lid. I'm telling you, kid, what's the use of glowing if you're keeping it hid? Shine, make a night of it, shine. Don't be fighting it, turn it around. Love can be found, but you gotta let your little light shine. Turn it around, love can be found, but you gotta let your little light shine. Whew. I gotta take a sip of water. Yeah, that, in case you haven't figured it, that song is called Shine. That's about as optimistic as we're going to get this evening. Nice to start with a little bit of brightness. It brings us to our next song. These next two songs are off my last album. I used to say latest album, but I'm getting the idea that 2019's edition might be the last CD. Things are changing quickly here. But this song came about from, I was watching one of the Senate hearings for picking Supreme Court justices. I don't know whether it was the last one or the one before that or the one before that. They kept coming, you know. But there was one point one senator shook a crooked little finger at another senator and said, there's a special place in hell for people like you. Right on live TV. And, you know, my brain is for songwriting. I said, special kind of hell. That could be a song. And now it is. So you think you got away with it. You think nobody knows. You're the smartest person in the room. That's what you're thinking, I suppose. Well, there will come a reckoning. That's why I'm here to tell. They're building you a special kind of hell. Oh, there's a special kind of hell for folks like you. for all the things you done and those things you plan to do. There's 100 little devils just waiting in a line, sharpening their pitchforks to stick in your behind. And they'll burn brimstone by the ton to hide your smell down there in your special kind of hell. Oh, there's a special kind of hell for bums like you. You'll be drinking kerosene and eating polecat barbecue. Your roommates will be crocodiles snapping at your toes, and smelly little rats will be nibbling your nose. And they got bagpipes playing out of tune as well, down there in your special kind of hell. Oh, there's a special kind of hell for crumbs like you. You'll get lectures every hour from the old friends you have screwed, while exfoliating warthogs with a toothpick and a spoon, and licking clean the backside of a very sick baboon. That's just one of many games they play so well, down there in your special kind of hell. Oh, there'll be many more surprises I just don't have time to tell, down there in your special kind of hell, in your dismal yet artisanal kind of hell. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm not naming names. You can learn that song and sing it for any one of 500 scoundrels that I can think of. Here's another one off that record, a little different in style. I teach songwriting classes or seminars, from time to time. And what always comes up is, well, how long does it take to write a good song? And I can tell you this: I have written songs that take a morning. Mostly they take a day or two, or maybe a week or so, to get it till I know it's a good song. This one took 8 years, because I wrote it completely in a month or two, and then I had a chance to sing it in front of people, and realized I couldn't sing this song. I couldn't hit the notes. I couldn't play those chords while I sang a melody. It just didn't fit me. And who else is going to sing it if not the singer-songwriter, right? So I put it on the shelf, and it was written during a vacation to a particular place in the Great Lakes called the Sleeping Bear Dunes. Went back there 8 years later, and I remember, didn't I write a song last time I was here? Oh, yeah. And I just remembered bits of it, and I recreated it, new melody, new focus, everything. This time I like it. So 8 years later, if you're a Cleveland resident, you live on the lake or near the lake. And if you're in Michigan, no matter where you are, you're living near the lake. So maybe it will resonate with you too. This is called "The Moon May Never Shine This Way Again." Moon come lifting through the trees, silver shadows dancing on the breeze. The water slapping rhythm in the sand, and the moon may never shine this way again. night dancing, dancing on the dune. Take my hand and kiss me soon. Forever never comes, but let's pretend. For the moon may never shine this way again. Walk a while with me beside this mighty sea. The waters of old Michigan are playing Catch Me If You Can. Hear the Manitou whisper into you. Careful, it's a sleeping bear dreaming of her children there. That laughing loon, laughing now at me. Sand is shifting, shifting constantly. This lake is taking back her piece of land. And the moon may never shine this way again. Careful, it's a sleeping bear dreaming of her children there. That laughing loon is laughing now at me. The sand is shifting, shifting constantly. Forever never comes, but let's pretend. For the moon may never shine. Oh, the moon may never shine. Oh, the moon may never shine this way again. Thank you. Now, I'm going to sing a song I wrote at the height of the pandemic, at least at the first height of the pandemic. We all thought it was the height, and then things got better, then they got worse, and they got better, then they got worse. They've been better lately, and now there we go again. Wrote this one on the ukulele for the ukulele, or ukulele, if you will. This involves the moon as well. 2 moon songs in a row. You're not supposed to do that, but I'm singing 2 songs about the moon right in a row. Now people worry night and day what tomorrow might be bringing. So they go buy some shiny things like that'll make life worth living. It's not the the way it has to be. No, not for you and me, because the moon is full and bright, and all my shiny things are in the sky tonight. It's anybody's moon, that's what I'm thinking. Anybody's moon, just ripe for picking. Ain't it just my kind of luck? I haven't got a buck to buy you pretty flowers. But if it's anybody's moon, well then tonight she's ours. Oh, the moon is ours, so make it last. Don't say goodnight too soon. 'Cause it's anybody's sky, anybody's star, and anybody's moon. It's anybody's moon, and tonight she's singing such a pretty tune, and we're just beginning. Now tomorrow it could rain, hail or hurricane. This is a world beyond our powers. But if it's anybody's moon, well then tonight she's ours. Oh, the moon is ours, so make it last. Don't say goodbye too soon. It's anybody's sky, anybody's star, and anybody's moon. It's anybody's moon. That's what I'm thinking. Anybody's moon, she's ripe for picking. Just my kind of luck. I haven't got a buck to buy you pretty flowers. But if it's anybody's moon, well then tonight she's ours. If it's anybody's moon, then this night is ours. That one's filed under the heading of they don't write them like that anymore. That could have been written in the 30s, I think, except I wasn't alive then. I was not alive then to do that. So now this one is an old song. My next one on the little ukulele. This was written in or published in 1924 and written by George Gershwin and his lovely brother Ira. And Ira wrote the words and George wrote the music. It was part of a play called Lady Be Good, which is also the name of another song. But this one was in the play. This was a showstopper. This was sung in the play by a fellow named Ukulele Ike. And that was his stage name. His name was Cliff Edwards. But he was on the stage all alone, and he sang this song with a little ukulele, even littler than this one. He had one of those little baby ones. And that's how this song met the world, was from a ukulele. And it goes something like this. Now there's a funny little rhythm, a fascinating rhythm that pats through my brain. So darn persistent, the day isn't distant. It's gonna drive me insane. It comes on in the morning without any warning. Hangs around me all day. Someday I'm gonna sneak up to it, and then I'm gonna speak up to it. I hope it listens when I say, fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbor wants to know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I get up with the sun, start hopping, never stopping, until by night no work has been done. Oh, but I know once it didn't matter, but now you do it wrong when I hear you patter. I'm so unhappy. Why don't you take a day off? Why don't you get along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the man I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, quit picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbor wants to know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I get up with the sun. You know what a flivver is, don't you? I find at night no work has been done. The flivver is a Model T Ford. Once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you hear you patter. I'm so unhappy. Why don't you take a day off? Why don't you get along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the man I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, quit picking on me. Oh, fascinating rhythm, quit picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, quit picking on me. Yes, indeed. Ukulele Ike. I've always had a fondness for him. He was born in the 1900s. No, the 1800s, the 19th century. And when he sang that on Broadway, when Lady Be Good, it made him a star. And he sold millions of records, just millions of records. Every songwriter wanted Ukulele Ike to cover their song because everybody loved him. Singing in the Rain was one of them. You name it, the old songs that everybody knows. Pennies from Heaven, they all covered big record hits by Ukulele Ike. And like a lot of people, his flame died out a little bit. He made a fortune and he lost it all. I think 3 divorces, a little bit of substance abuse, perhaps. He wound up in Hollywood playing in the movies as a sidekick in the B westerns. He was the guy on the bunkhouse who'd sing and play the ukulele. That didn't last long either. And by the mid 40s, he was living in a flop house in Los Angeles. About that time, Walt Disney himself had a meeting with his gang, and he said, I'm looking for a voice. You remember that guy? What was his name? Ukulele Ike. What was his real name? Cliff Edwards. Is he still around? Can you get me Cliff Edwards? Why don't you go out and see if you can do that? So his people went out and searched high and low, and they found him at the flop house, and told him that Mr. Disney would like to have a meeting with you. And he cleaned himself up and got over to the Disney studio and met Walt Disney. And Walt said, "Well, Cliff, thanks for coming in. We've been talking about you. And do you still sing? Do you still play the ukulele and sing like you did?" He had a 3-octave range. He could sing beautifully, and he was an unforgettable voice. So Cliff sang him a few songs. He said, "Sure." He sang a few songs, and Walt smiled and he said, "Cliff," shook his hand, "Cliff, you're my Jiminy Cricket." And that's where you might remember him, as the voice of Jiminy Cricket. What a whole new career. And this was Jiminy's big hit. wish upon a star. Makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Just like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and pulls you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Just like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and pulls you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Yeah. That high note sometimes escapes me. I go to hit it and it's not there, but it was there tonight. Fate steps in and pulls you through. I got a song that's just right for Thanksgiving, coming up in a couple of weeks, or any of the upcoming feasts before us here in America. It's the season of feasting. I got a tune. This melody is an old one, written by a guy named John Bacchus Dykes. He was a tune writer for the Church of England. He wrote hymn tunes. No words, just the hymn tunes. And this one's a great one. It's packed with turmoil, drama. Church of England had word writers, and they had a guy write words to this, and it's called the Navy Hymn these days. But I was learning how to play it on the guitar because I just love the melody. And at the same time, I was thinking of a poem, writing up a poem uh, about a table grace for those situations when you find yourself at a feast full of people, and maybe there's family, maybe there's family's friends, and maybe they're the neighbors and the neighbor's family and the neighbor's family's friends, and you really don't know who everybody is or what their particular faith system might be, and then someone says, "Hey, who's going to say grace?" Yeah, that's the big question. Who is going to say grace? If the host doesn't want to do it, then. And I thought there ought to be a table grace that's good for everybody. So I wrote this thing called Everybody's Grace, and it just happened to fit this tune. Everybody's Grace. Bless the hand that plants the seed, and bless the back that pulls the weed, and bless the folks that pick the crops, the boys, the girls, the moms, the pops, and bless the trucks and the truckers too, who bring it home to me and you. Bless the cook that bakes it brown, bless these hands that pass it round, and bless our host, and bless our feast, bless the most, and bless the least. We ask the one to whom we pray, bless us all this blessed day. Bless us all this blessed day. And you know what happens 4 weeks later? This is I did an album a few years back of Christmas music that's just guitar music, and it's just the old stuff from a long time ago, and it's just played instrumentally and sweetly, and I used this particular guitar. It's called Parlor Guitar Christmas, and this is one of the tunes, one of the more modern tunes, written in 1901 by Victor Herbert, and it's considered a Christmas song, although the lyrics don't mention Christmas. And but here it is anyway. I love it all times of the year. But Toyland. Victor Herbert, probably his most famous tune. And these days he was known as for his operettas. And that was from Babes in Toyland, an operetta that was mounted on the Christmas season of 1901. But it's suddenly winter now. Yet I mentioned before we had snow here. We had the endless summer. That kind of weather in late October, early November, you would call Indian summer if in fact you'd already had a taste of fall. But it was just summer. It was summer. It just kept going. That's the way it's going to be from now on, maybe. I don't know. But finally, it needed to come to an end. And it did. It came to an end last night here. My glasses are kind of tippy, aren't they? They're level-headed. We woke up to a good 2 inches. All the trees were covered. The grass was covered. And, and I knew what it meant. It meant I'm done mowing grass for the year. What do you know? But I have just the song for snow, for the first snow anyway, until we're all just sick to death of it. Deep down in Dixie where magnolias bloom, old man winter don't get much room. Down in Florida or in Georgia, every other year or so, they get a little white stuff. They got the nerve to call that snow. Well, I live here in Michigan, so I ought to know. Believe me when I tell you, friends, there's 5 kinds of snow. There's 5 kinds of snow. I'm here to tell you 5 kinds of snow. Don't let them sell you folks in the Northland or folks in the North. Believe me when I tell you there's 5 kinds of snow. 5 kinds. 5 kinds of snow. Now the first kind of snow is a lot of fun. Flakes as big as nickels shining in the sun. People throwing snowballs and sledding on the street, singing White Christmas, it sure is sweet. But that's only one kind of snow. There's 4 more, Snow number 2 is a nasty little number. Those icy little pellets can really be a bummer. They'll sting you, slap you, knock you off your feet. You'll chip it off your windshield and swear it's concrete. And that's just 2 kinds of snow. There's 3 more to go. The 3rd kind of snow is the serious blow. It'll shut down your town, it'll lock your door, turn off your power, shut off your phone. 9 months later, little Junior is born, and that's 3 kinds of snow. Snow number 4 is nothing but a bore. You wake up in the morning to 4 inches more. You should be in dreamland, getting your rest, but you're shoveling the driveway, clutching your chest, and that's 4 kinds of snow. There's 1 more to go. The last kind of snow is the crusty little piles. The crusty little piles for miles and miles. They're black and ugly, look like rocks from the moon. Look under your bushes, you're gonna see them next June. And that's 5 kinds of snow. 5 kinds of snow. Bundle up the baby when the cold winds blow. Wake me when it's over, there's 5 kinds of snow. Oh, there's that yellow snow. Don't want to forget about the yellow snow. I'm going to take my glasses off. They just make me cockeyed. Well, coming down to the end of the set list, I have a little list written over here, just in case I forget what songs I know. Another one about snow. Now, I didn't write the music, and I didn't write the words, but I put them together. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods filled up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake. The darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Thank you. Of course, Robert Frost wrote the words in 1923. And the music was written in, when was it, 14-something, 15-something, 14-something, by Louis Bourgeois, or something that sounds like that. And it's been set to so many, words have been set to that tune for so many years. When I found that great poem fit like a glove, I couldn't help myself. Going to do you one more song. So, Charlie, if you're listening, this is the last song. Going to end up with a train song. I've been playing folk music for oh so long, and I don't always just get to do my own songs like I did mostly tonight, but sing, old time songs, bluegrass songs, ballads, you name it. If it's music that speaks to me, I will sing it. And I know a lot of train songs. Wabash Cannonball, Dusty Boxcar Blues, and all kinds of songs, all kinds of hobo songs. But I'd never written an actual train song. I wrote a fiddle tune that was a train sounding song, but not a song. And I finally got down to doing it. I know a lot of train noises on the guitar. Those chords that sound like train whistles. But, I was writing this song and about a guy catching a train. And it occurred to me that the life of a folk singer isn't all that much different than the life of a hobo. I mean, folk singers go from town to town with their guitar and maybe another instrument or a banjo or something, and play songs for people, and they throw some money at him in the hat or at the door at the church basement, and then he sleeps in somebody's spare room on the cot, you know, and then in the morning you're off because you got to keep going to some other town. And it's kind of what hobos do, you know, except maybe without the guitar. Maybe they do play guitar. I even wrote a joke about it. What's the difference between a folk singer and a hobo? Hobos don't have websites. I have a website. It's joelmabus.com. If you spell my name right, Joel Mabus, all one word, .com, you can find a sort of a Paleolithic website that if I get it updated again, will tell you where I am. I got another one of these kind of shows coming up in December via Illinois. That'll be a Christmas show. But here's that song. It was great visiting with you. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you down the road. Now the longest train I ever saw ran up that old Sioux line, and the hardest time I ever had was leaving you behind. It's a long steel rail and a short cross tie. I'm on my way back home. So fare thee well, so long goodbye. I caught my last train home. Now it's the kindness of strangers on which I do depend, and you folks have been mighty kind to me. Hope that maybe someday I can pass this way again, but now there's someplace else I need to be. It's a long steel rail and a short cross tie. I'm on my way back home. So fare thee well, so long goodbye. Done caught my last train home. Hear that rail humming, we're barreling down the line. Time to pull her up, make the bend, pull into the station, and I'll be grinning wide. Walk the track to my back door again. It's a long steel rail and a short cross tie. I'm on my way back home. So fare thee well, so long goodbye. I caught my last train home. That whistle. Yeah, it's a long steel rail and a short cross tie. I'm on my way back home. So fare thee well, so long goodbye. I caught my last train home. Just caught my last train home. I caught my last train home. I'll blow that whistle one more time. That's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Joel. That was wonderful. What a great concert. You asked a little while ago if I was watching. Matter of fact, the whole family was crowded in here watching. We were enjoying it. It was a wonderful concert. Joel Mabus, everybody, give him a big hand and make sure he hears you from Michigan. He's up in Kalamazoo, so you got to clap loud. And speaking of the whole family being in here, when this whole thing started a couple 18 months ago or something, and we had to get a hold of Joel and a few other people and let them know, hey, we don't think this is going to happen. We still desperately wanted to do all we could to make sure that both our touring artists and our local artists were being provided with opportunities where they could both earn a living and perform for you. And we also felt it very important. I want to get out of the, we've been joking that this is a tiara right here, so I don't really want to be in it. How does it look, Mel?
Perfect. It really brings out your eyes.
Thanks. But we wanted to make sure that we could both provide all of our artists, both touring and local, opportunities to make a living and perform for you. And most importantly, we wanted to make sure that the work of folk music was being done, and that was to bring music into your homes and provide you with an opportunity to just sit down and share in something that's special. And tonight was definitely one of those nights, and I'm very grateful to you, Joel. So thank you, and thank you, Mal, for being a part of that. And it's been a really nice thing. Now, to everybody listening, if you're or watching, if you really did enjoy this, please check us out at www.folknet.org that you can become a member. I don't know if I've told Joel or Mal, but your membership fees are covered for the next year.
All
That's
right.
something we're doing for all of our performers. You are now members of Folknet for the next year. That's just a little extra thing we can throw in. Not sure what it does for you personally, but for the community, it certainly does help to provide the community with access to folk music. And so please, if you support this kind of thing, go to folknet.org and become a member, or you can just make a donation if you're already a member. And you can find out about the other things we've got coming up. We will have Claudia Schmidt with Sally Rogers in December. That's December 11th, I believe, and that's going to be a fantastic concert. It's going to be a holiday-based event, and that will be right here wherever you're viewing. Folknet.org is probably the easiest way to find us, or if you're on YouTube or Facebook, find us on our pages there. Or you just Google Folknet, you'll find us. There's some other weird sites that come up with Folknet. I have no idea what that is.
Sites, Charlie.
What's that?
Nothing. Ignore me.
Yeah. Be careful not to make donations to some of those organizations, whatever they happen. I don't know what those are. I'm making this up. Now I'm babbling. I've been sitting here drinking coffee.
Doing great.
Thanks.
Doing great.
Anyway, next month we have Claudia Schmidt and Sally Rogers. That'll be our last concert for the year. Get out of the tiara here. And in 2022, we are starting to plan our schedule out, and hopefully we're going to be able to bring people in from all over the United States and maybe Canada to perform for you in Cleveland in person. We hope this will happen not just for the sake of Folknet and for the ability to provide concerts in person, but because we kind of want this whole pandemic thing to be over. That can't happen soon enough in my mind. We're tired of it, but we continue to try to protect everybody because we want everybody healthy and happy. I don't know if I have anything else to say this evening. So Joel Mabus, Mal SanMarco, thank you very much for joining us and providing a wonderful concert. I really enjoyed
Charlie.
Sharing this with y'all. And we'll see you again soon. And I'm going to hit the end broadcast, the big red button. Good night.